Hey foodie family members, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Joy and I'm asking you to ditch that your pasta sauce. Yes, after you make this pasta sauce, this is the only way you will want to eat your pasta. I got some ground beef, I got some romaine tomatoes, and then of course I got quite a number of ingredients like onions, chili peppers, garlic, ginger, and of course coconut milk. And you want to use fresh coconut milk for this recipe. I have blended them and sieved it, and I have this fine fresh coconut milk. If you do not have this available, well, the canned one is fine, but I love the natural flavor for this dish. Try and go with the authentic one. So I will introduce you to the rest of the ingredients as we move along. But first of all, you want to put your potatoes on fire, add some water, and cook for about 10-15 minutes. I have blended all of those peppers that you have seen, the green pepper, the green chilies, ginger, garlic, and a lot of onions. And of course, this is the fine, smooth consistency. Rinse it out of your blender. Hey, it's 15 minutes already. Our tomatoes are well cooked. You can see that the skin has pulled back. That is what you want. Turn off the heat, extract from the hot water and let it cool down. But I'm going to peel this even as it is still hot, okay? All right. If you can tolerate something hot, then wait for it to cool down completely first. So once you remove the skin, we're going to go ahead and just de-seed our tomatoes because we don't want this we don't want the tanginess in it to be too much. All right, so if you're gangster like me and you can withstand the heat, then do it right away, or else wait. So while my tomatoes has been de-seeded, I am going to blend it into a fine smooth paste. Here I got my minced beef and I've added a generous amount of olive oil, and we're just going to go ahead and fry this meat and cook it. All right, don't add any salt at this point. So now it's time to season our minced meat. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of things at the same time. It's something you should be able to do in your kitchen. I went in with some salt, some dried oregano, and some black pepper. So this water, I extracted it from the minced beef, and we're going to reintroduce it into our tomato sauce, coconut creamy tomato sauce. Okay, it's time to infuse this pot of deliciousness. So guys, I added yet another generous amount of olive oil, and I added some onions that I chopped like this. Saute your onions until it is translucent. Move it aside, and we're going to go in with a quarter cup of all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour is preferable for this recipe, so don't substitute with cornstarch or rice flour, okay? So we want to fry this for about 3 minutes until it is well cooked. And then I added, of course, my Sonia tomato mix. I am not advertising any brand. It's just a tomato paste I happen to have at hand. Mix all of this together and let it fry for about 3 to 4 minutes. Perfect. At this point, we're going to go in with our blended peppers. Whew, friends, the flavor, the aroma. But let me tell you something. This sauce, it is not over yet until you begin to get the real aroma begins to get through your house and into your neighbor's house. That's the only time you know that, okay, it's ready. So keep watching. Next, we're going to go in with our blended pureed tomatoes and look at how smooth and beautiful and silky it is. Mix all of that together until it is well combined. Keep watching. So once it comes to a boil, like so, it starts cooking. You can see that the flour is making it to already come together and be creamy. Season with some of your seasoning. I'm using my Asian seasoning, Knorr seasoning, chicken seasoning, all right, and then a little bit of oregano, and of course I went in with some brown sugar and some apple cider vinegar. Use any vinegar of your choice, or if you have any cooking wine available or white wine, you can go ahead and add just a little bit. And as usual, you will find a list of all the ingredients and their measurements in the description box for your convenience. Mix all of this together until it is well combined. I am adding some salt. Check for your sodium. If you need to add more, then add more, all right? And then of course the chicken, the beef broth from our mincemeat goes in, and then in goes our sweet corn. This is completely optional. Now it's time to add our coconut milk, and goodness, mix everything together until it is well combined. Now it's time to go in with our seasoned and cooked minced beef, all right? So this is the time to add all of that, and we're going to mix until it is well combined. You can use even more, but this is perfect, all right? Now we're going to cover. You're going to turn this, lower this to like really low or medium low. Like low is better. And we're going to let this just cook away, remembering to come back and stir occasionally, all right? Let this cook for about 2 hours. Or you can even cook it and let it sit, let it rest for 24 hours and continue cooking the next day to get the maximum flavor. Friends and family, I will really love you to try this sauce, and this is the only way you want to eat your pasta these days. So this is day 1, and I let this stay overnight, and the next day I continued cooking for just about 30 minutes, because when you let it sit, all the flavors really settle in and you can hear the aroma when that coconut milk really infuses into the tomatoes. If you can smell the aroma, I said here, then you will know that yes, it is done, because you will feel the difference. It smells amazing. It tastes absolutely amazing. It's just too good. You will love this. I hope you give this recipe a try. Come back and thank me later. You can have this even with your chapatis, your paratas. You can have this with your tacos, with anything, your pasta. It is amazing. You can use it as fillings in your buns. I hope you give this recipe a try. I would love to see you in my next video. Let's make it a date. I love you. Eat, enjoy, celebrate for life. It's good. Bye.